I woke up to the first light of day, closed the door and I was on my way. I was gone like the river, I was gone like the river, and the song.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here at the Pebble Beach Recreational Area, the Salt River. And this is the spot where everyone goes tubing. Like, this is the halfway point where the bridge is. So we're gonna check it out today. Lucky enough to see some wildlife today. Not exactly sure what type of bird this is, but see if we can find it on the internet later. I was able to find out what that bird I was looking at is. Turns out it's a gray egret. These birds are part of the heron family, known for their long legs, snow white feathers, and dagger-like yellow beaks. They're stealthy hunters, usually standing motionless until the perfect moment to snag a fish. But this one, it wasn't fishing. It was just standing there at the river's edge, looking majestic, and 100% like it was bird watching, just gazing up at the sky, judging the other birds' flight techniques. We're here at exit number 2 off Bush Highway, just past the Salt River Bridge. This is one of the go-to spots where people kick off their tubing adventures. You can float from here all the way to Blue Point and beyond, drifting through some of the most beautiful desert scenery in the state. This whole stretch runs through the Tonto National Forest, and if you're lucky, you might catch a glimpse of wild horses grabbing a drink by the river. Let's head down and see what's happening by the water. Got somebody fishing right in the middle there. It's kind of cool. You can tell he's got his favorite spot, tucked away from the sun and close to where the current slows down. This is exactly why the Salt River is such a great place for anglers. We'll walk this way a little bit, see if we can catch any action, whatever that might bring, whatever that might be. And if not, we'll go the other way. All right, here we are, cruising along the edge of the Salt River, near bridge exit number 2. You can really feel the energy here. The water's flowing steady, the sun's just right, and the breeze is cool. Perfect spot for a little adventure, or just some peaceful moments away from the noise. See how the water glistens as it moves over the smooth rocks? It's almost hypnotic. And if you listen closely, you can hear the subtle rush, nature's own soundtrack. See what we can find around here. Got evidence of horses. That looks fresh too. So they were just here. Probably crossed already. If you're ever in this area, definitely make some time to stop here. Whether you're into fishing, photography, or just soaking up the vibe, Salt River near exit 2 has a lot to offer. All right, let's keep moving and see what other hidden gems we can find around here. Up ahead, look at this. There's someone standing in the water, casting a line, and just beyond them, someone else carefully wading across with a net. Fishing here isn't just about the catch though. It's the peace, the connection with nature, and those quiet moments that make it special. Honestly, it's inspiring to see someone so patient and in tune with the river's rhythm. Maybe I'll give it a try myself later, who knows? For now, let's keep moving and see what other stories the river has to tell. Just walking upstream at the river here. One of the coolest things about this area is that you never know when you're going to spot some wild horses roaming nearby. There's a chance we'll catch a glimpse of them as we explore further along the river. These horses have been a part of the landscape here for generations, adding a bit of untamed spirit to the whole scene. Not much luck out here so far, guys, but we're making our way down here, upstream. I say down here, but I'm going upstream. So up here maybe, and see what we can find. Keep on going. Nice view of the mountains, that's for sure. Keep your eyes peeled. Sometimes they come down close to the water to drink or just to wander around, and it's honestly pretty magical. All right, let's see if today's our lucky day and we get to spot some of these beautiful creatures. And just like that, there they are. A beautiful group of wild horses just grazing right there along the river. It's such a rare and amazing sight to see them up close like this. These horses really embody the wild spirit of this place. You can tell they're free, strong, and perfectly at home in this rugged landscape. I can't believe we actually found them. That's crazy. It's moments like this that remind me why I love exploring nature. It's full of unexpected surprises and pure beauty. Guys, I'm really glad that I was able to show you these horses out here. That was the goal, to come out here today and find them, and I'm only like 30 or 45 minutes into the trail, or well, honestly just on the side of the recreational area here, not really a trail, but just trying to get out here and try to find some highlights for you guys. All right, let's keep our distance and enjoy the view. I'll be here soaking this in for a while. Here at the Salt River, continuing upstream to see what we can find. You never know. That was pretty interesting, running into those horses. I wish I had a DSLR camera with me so I could take some really crazy photos. As we keep moving along the edge of the water, there's this calm that just settles in. The gentle ripple of the river, the sounds of the birds in the trees. It's like the world slows down for a moment. Moments like this remind me of how important it is to get outside, breathe it all in, and just be present. Yeah, I never really walked around this part of the Salt River, so this is kind of interesting. Oh geez, giant spider web right there. We don't want to find out. Maybe we can find a tarantula. Okay, heads up. We're coming into a serious spider web zone here. They're everywhere, stretching across the bushes and low branches. Honestly, it's starting to feel a little sketchy, like we're walking through nature's own obstacle course. Nice little spot. Yeah, this ain't bad. So, you might be wondering what kind of spiders live around here. Most of these webs probably belong to the orb weaver spiders. They're the classic web builders with those beautiful circular webs you see everywhere. It's one of the biggest spider webs I've ever seen. I didn't think we were actually going to see the spider that lives in there, the wolf spider, or looks maybe like a wolf spider. Is that a wolf spider? Okay, I've got to admit, this guy right here is definitely one of the uglier residents of the riverbank. There are also some funnel web spiders in the area. which build those funnel-shaped webs close to the ground or bushes. They're shy and prefer to stay hidden, so you probably won't see them too often. Nature's little architects, really, even if their webs get a bit intimidating when you're trying to walk through. All kinds of things we're discovering today over here. Oh yeah, this is Spider Central. I don't even know if I want to be over here. I mean, there's webs everywhere you look. Definitely got to watch your step. Or, your face. But hey, it's all part of the adventure, right? Let's see if we can make it through without getting too tangled. I'll go back over this way. We're head out. Look at this. Everywhere you turn, there's a spider web. And probably eggs, to be honest. You see any eggs? Look at that. Just one spider web after another. Never really notice when you're floating down the river, but once you make your way back here, you see it all. I just don't have time to get bit by a spider right now over there. Literally everything's covered in webs over here. Yep, more spider webs. Giant ones. All right, we're headed back towards the parking. Again, we're here at Pebble Beach Recreational Site. Then across the bridge is Blue Point. Wanted to check that out, but just not quite sure how much daylight we have left. Check this out. Here's a bird's eye view of the Salt River as it winds its way through the landscape. You can really see how the river carves its path, cutting through the trees and rocks like a natural masterpiece. From up here, the mix of nature and human touch is so clear. The bridge, the roads, and this wild, flowing river all connected in one stunning scene. Flying over this area really gives you a new perspective on just how vast and beautiful this place is. Definitely makes you appreciate the little adventures down on the ground even more. Okay, here's some pretty cool stuff you probably didn't know about the Salt River area. Number one, this river isn't just salty in the name. The natural salt deposits around here actually influenced how early settlers and wildlife used the land. So it's like nature's own seasoning shaker. Number two, the Salt River is kind of like a wildlife highway. Animals use it to travel, drink, and hang out. And if you're lucky, you might catch a sight of beavers working on their dams or even otters having a swim party. And number three, here's a wild one. There are some hidden caves along the banks that explorers have found, filled with ancient fossils. So this place is like a secret time capsule waiting to be uncovered. Nature's full of surprises, and the Salt River definitely doesn't disappoint. And here's a neat little fact. The river's water temperature changes with the seasons, so much of that actually influences which fish species thrive here. Some fish come here to spawn because the conditions are just right. The surrounding forest acts like a natural filter, keeping the water clean and healthy, which is vital for both wildlife and people downstream. Ever wonder where all this water comes from? Well, the Salt River actually starts way up in the nearby mountain ranges, where melting snow and natural springs feed into the streams that eventually join together. In the spring, when the snow starts to melt, that's when the river really swells, bringing fresh, cold water rushing down into the valley. Those mountain streams are the lifeblood of the river. Along the way, the river picks up minerals from soil and rocks, which is why it got its unique taste and name. It's like the river carries a little bit of the mountains all the way down here. So every time you see the Salt River flowing, you're really witnessing the journey of water that began miles away, high up where the air is crisp and the snow still lingers. As the drone follows the river upstream, it feels like we're tracing the path back to the source, back to where this whole journey begins. As we follow the river back downstream, back toward where we started, it's a reminder that every journey has its own rhythm. Out here, things move a little slower, the noise fades, and the wild teaches us just how to be, to notice, to breathe, to follow the flow. Whether you're crossing a bridge, chasing a trail, or just standing still in the water. Sometimes the best discoveries come when you stop trying to control the path and just let it carry you. This was Rhythm and Roam. I'll see you out there.